Hello and welcome back to the TRSS podcast. Today it is Kmurky, SpartanVision, and Worst Nightmare. We're talking
we have
about
bad news.
Yeah, Matt
Our co-host
here.
passed away.
He's dead in his closet.
Yep. That's not funny.
Most important things this week are the season finale of Bad Batch and What If, I would say, probably.
Yeah, and then probably do the Back4Blood thing. I feel like that's
that as well.
A big in.
Should we start with... Should we just go in order here?
Sure, I guess.
Alright. CoD Teasers.
Alrighty. I've been seeing the most about this, so on Twitter... Is it Activision or Sledgehammer?
I think it's Sledgehammer.
Okay. Whoever it is, they're sending out like clips to different country, like famous YouTubers in different countries. Like they sent like a Russian dude. They sent him, that YouTuber. They sent him like basically they're gonna have every theater of war in the next Call of Duty. So it's not just gonna be Americans and Germans. It's gonna be like the Russians versus the Germans, the Americans versus the Japanese, all that. So it's kind of be like World at War, I guess.
Interesting.
So
but it's still World War II guns and whatnot?
Yes.
Boring.
Oh, and did you guys see the new thing that happens, like, if you win in Warzone?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where the sniper lady...
No, I don't know.
Basically, when you're going up the rope at the end... The very last person gets sniped by a Russian sniper lady, and that's like a teaser to.
And then they don't get a win counted.
Damn, I don't know about that.
No, I'm making that up. That'd be quite unfortunate.
Yeah, and I guess at this point, because you know how like every other Call of Duty, it's all been kind of separate. Like, there's no mention of like Modern Warfare and like World at War or anything like that. In this one, it seems like they're... I don't know, it seems like... basically, there's a patch called Task Force 141, and it's, like, in it. So, I guess it's going to be, like, the origins of that. So, I don't know.
It hasn't happened
Well,
yet.
this is going to be, like, the origins or whatever. So, I don't...
Okay, but then if it's dumb...
Yeah, it's going to ruin every game ever.
I'm going to have to hate Modern Warfare.
Yeah, because another game is bad. Yeah.
Might be the greatest game ever.
That's about it from that. Like, so I'm guessing maybe a trailer is going to be released soon, because I know that's a whole thing. But...
I mean, it's about time. The game's probably going to come out in like the next 2 months.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
It's September, and we don't have a trailer yet.
Yeah.
It's all
maybe this is just the new thing, because a lot of games just don't...
Just wait 2 months before the game comes out.
A lot of games just don't even release a trailer.
Yeah, it's like the Far From Home thing. They're not going to release a trailer.
Yeah, that's confirmed, right?
Boyfriend 2042 news.
Hilarious. Okay. Do you guys want to talk about it, or do you want me to?
I know nothing about it.
All I have to talk about is Exodus. That's all I got to talk about.
You can talk about that, and then I'll talk about the rest of the stuff.
Alright, so...
Are you yawning?
This short film, Battlefield 2042 Exodus, freaking, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to find like a timestamp. For the first, I was like, this is okay, for like the first couple of seconds, and then it like, got some action, and then it's a lot of boringness, and then it just got really good.
And then it got unseasonably good.
Like, from 5:20 to like the whole rest of it, like the 9-minute mark, it just smacks.
The whole end fight scene.
Like, yeah, the last 5 minutes, and the freaking on the boat, and the freaking helicopter, and then the rocket launcher, and it's a custom lobby, so we can't use it. And then freaking God, and then Pac dies. Spoilers, freaking from Battlefield 4. And
Irish confirmed alive.
Irish is canon confirmed.
Pac dies?
God,
it was super cringe though.
I know
when
who
he's
he
like,
is.
That's home field advantage. I was like, oh boy.
That's the guy.
I mean, yeah, that was
5K
cringe,
and he upgrades your gun.
Yep.
Pac.
Who?
Pack a punch?
Oh,
Oh my god. I'm gonna shoot you in the head, Michael. Yeah. It basically just made me
Yeah, it was quite good.
want to have a campaign, but there's not gonna be one, so.
Yeah, I freaking commented on the video, and I was like, this just pisses me off that there's not a campaign. And it got like freaking 20 likes, which I never really commented on a video before.
I feel like that's pretty good for a
thought that
YouTube
was
comment.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone's watching this, go to the Battlefield 2042
And like SpartanVision's
Exodus thing
comment.
and like SpartanVision's comments so we know if anyone's watching this other than Justin.
Yeah, that's definitely the best way to gauge interaction. Definitely don't
Yeah.
like this video or anything.
Yeah, don't actually dislike this video if you're
Oh,
watching it,
God.
just so we know if anyone's there at all. That's more about the PS5 and stuff. Then the pre-order thing is a skin for Homeboy.
It's gonna be
What's his
animated.
name? Irish. No. That'll be in
Oh.
like 3 months after the game comes out.
Yeah, they'll just say there's not going to be animated skins, and then when everyone's done playing it, they'll release them. God.
They released a thing about his operator or whatever, and it's talking about what is there not a zoom thing? Oh, right here. All right, I guess operators now, like each of the, I don't know what would you call it, the different classes of people or whatever.
Classes.
I mean, I would call them
Yeah.
operators, but that's just because I play Rainbow and I'm freaking
Yeah,
retarded.
well, whatever they
so-
called them in Battlefield 5, where you could like buy like the American dude with the heroes or whatever the hell. So Irish has a deployable shield, basically just friggin' the deployable shield from Rainbow, from what I'm seeing. This thing, yeah, it's just talking about a deployable cover. And he has a APS 36, and it looks like it is a trophy system,
Yuck.
right? It's a rocket's worst nightmare. Once placed into the world on any flat surface, it eliminates incoming explosive projectiles with
What if you don't
I
place
hate
it on a
that.
flat surface?
It just doesn't work. It'll let all of
Oh,
the grenades
no.
come in.
It's a rocket magnet if you put it on a
Yeah.
non-flat surface.
It's a rocket magnet and it's neon. It's just strobing. Yeah. So I don't know if I really like that. I kind of prefer how like Battlefield 4 has it, where like just each class has their own thing, like where you can pick that. I don't know how much I care for that.
Well, theoretically, this way, there's, instead of it being assault, medic, engineer, support, sniper, it would be however many operators they have. So theoretically, you're getting like 20 more classes. Now, out of those 20, 15 are probably going to be awful or boring or the same thing. Like, one's just going to
Yeah.
be a medic, and this one's just going to be a better
So you
medic.
think they're gonna
but,
split
you
up
know.
like assault, medic? They're not gonna like.
From what I've heard, it's still assault, medic, support, sniper, but underneath those four, there's, let's say, 5 people in assault,
Gotcha.
and they have the grenade launcher, the grappling hook, the wingsuit, and the medic has the stim, the shield, and all that stuff. So, but I mean, what do I know? Freaking, that's just people saying stuff on YouTube. I can say
You
anything.
can literally say
so-
anything and everyone will believe me.
Third party.
Oh boy.
Damn.
But, yeah, the game looks good. It's gonna come out. It's not gonna work for like the first 2 days because it's EA.
You make a
And
nice
then,
video about it and get a whole bunch of views.
Hopefully, it'll be the best game ever for $120.
Oh boy, yeah.
Damn.
Speaking of that, have you looked at the Stalker 2 pre-order thing?
I looked at it a couple weeks
One
ago.
is 60, one is 80, and one is like 120. And it didn't seem like there was much of a difference between two of them. I can't remember which ones, but like the big boy one, it was like, it said like every future content or whatever, which I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to pay for anything, so just give it all to me for free.
Just give me the
Yeah.
game. I don't need an update. It's like freaking how IGN literally just tweeted like 10 minutes ago that Spider-Man is still coming to Avengers in 2021. The game's been out for a year. Nobody cares.
They need to put Black Panther in first.
Like, Black Panther comes out like Tuesday or something.
Wow!
But
Black Panther.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
nobody cares. Everyone hated that game.
Oh, that's class.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's it for Battlefield. When does that come out? Next year? This year? November?
No, it comes out this year. Supposedly. I guarantee it gets
Probably
delayed.
You have to
But-
lay it 2 months
yes.
out.
You definitely can.
Alright, you want to talk about Bad Batch?
You know what I forgot about? Far Cry 6.
Oof. When does that come out?
That's all I have to say. Like, this year. I just
Comes
forgot
out
that was
in
coming
April,
out.
remember?
That came out already?
That's when it was supposed to come out.
Classic. What about the Bad
I mean,
Batch?
skipping Free Guy.
Well, I just feel like
Fine. Fine.
I just want to talk about Bad Batch
Fine.
and how
Boring.
meh it was. Literally nothing happened. They left Camino.
Have we talked about, like... when was the last time we talked about Bad Batch?
Last time.
Like, last week's episode was pretty
Yes.
good. And then this week's episode, like, it was fine. But it wasn't,
Nothing
like...
happened. That
Oh,
is like an episode.
yeah.
That's like the middle of the season is where that kind of episode would.
Yeah.
And then
So, Michael,
watched
spoilers.
it.
You haven't seen... Basically, the Camino blew up, right?
What?
that's how the last episode.
And then
ended.
they swim around in some water for like 30
big-
minutes, and then
A
that's the
big
episode.
gooba fish
Swim
bites
around
the
in their
tube.
armor?
They don't swim around.
They play in some puddles for like 20
They go
minutes.
through
and then the episode's
Omega
over.
saves Crosshair.
Oh, that's
She
beautiful.
She saves him from drowning. They go through a tunnel and they go to their ship, and that's literally the episode.
You forgot about Crosshair saving freaking Omega. at
Oh
the
yeah.
end.
Oh, and I am validated in saying all the things that I said about Omega because she is older than all the rest of the Bad Batch. So I am. No.
Sure.
No. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, nothing happened. It was boring.
Good to know.
You have to set up a season 2.
Yeah. You have to wait for
Great.
season 2 to appreciate season 1.
That's how it works.
I went back.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it was
went back
alright.
and watched the episodes that we didn't watch, and yeah. Why did Gregor sound like that? Does he sound like that in the game, in the PS2 game or whatever?
I don't remember.
That's
That was
just
so
a
long
like
ago.
this.
That everybody knows.
I don't know.
So you watched everything?
Yes,
Like you watched
yeah.
them all? How'd you feel about the spider episode? Where like they had to steal like the
They weren't spiders.
oil or something?
They were bats.
They were spiders. Exactly. That's my point. I don't even remember it was so bad. I hated that
It was
episode.
fine. I think I would have been pissed if I watched that. If I waited a week to watch that, like.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
did.
It was fine.
Yeah, there's
I don't know.
like the show was. It was like I hated the first 2 episodes. I think it is. Then it was okay, and then I don't know what they did in the middle. But at some point, some person decided, you know what we should do? Let's put 4 filler episodes back to
Yeah.
back, and that's what they did in the middle of the
I'm-
show. And you can't be
I don't
doing
know
that.
how you guys feel, but I honestly do not remember anything about the beginning of this show. The only thing I remember,
They were on some snow planet. That's all
yeah, I don't even remember that. The only episode I remember is when they went to like the Naboo kind of planet and they saved that senator. Like that's the last thing I remember.
I was like,
And maybe,
They
4
started.
episodes
maybe I'm
ago,
just-
wasn't it?
yeah, maybe I'm just straight up brain dead retarded. But like,
I remember episode 4 being good. That's it.
They start out in the snow when like they save some
and
Jedi
the beginning
kid,
where with the Jedi kid. That I remember that with the Order
Yeah.
66.
and then at some point, like the Omega chases some monster into a cave, and then there's like the speeder chase from episode 2, and then Cad Bane shows up at some
Yeah,
point, and
Cad
then they
Bane.
blow up Camino. That's pretty much the
damn,
whole
nothing
show.
fucking happened.
But there was all the Rogue One
So-
tie, not the Rebels tie-ins, guys.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
But it was alright.
No, it
When did-
wasn't. It was boring. Overall, the whole thing, I probably would have been okay with just seeing the Bad Batch in the Clone Wars, to be honest.
Was it more boring than the season finale of Loki?
That's tough.
I'm gonna take that back. I do like the Bad Batch. I like the show, but there was a lot of boring shit that happened. I don't know. It wasn't.
Maybe it didn't need to be 16 episodes.
Yes, it probably
Definitely
could have
didn't
been
need to be.
a tight 8.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, Loki or bad, but, because, like, Loki was a lot of talking, but, like, it was meaningful talking.
Yeah.
Like, this episode was, like, they need to escape, like, the action scene that was in the middle of the episode, and they just drug out that escape to a 30-minute episode.
I don't know. Both had kind of the same problem.
So-
Like,
It was
the
boring.
ending was boring, and that kind of ruined it.
Yep.
At least Bad Batch.
Season 2 is going to be the best season
At least
ever.
Bad Batch wrapped up somewhat.
They didn't kill anybody
Yeah,
off.
they didn't kill anybody, which I was hoping for. At least the robot. Anything at all?
Nah.
Yeah,
Shows should be required to kill off one character per season.
good shows should be able to. Yeah, I don't know.
But it is.
They're
what
just
it
trying-
is. Next year we'll talk about it
Disney
again.
Plus is just trying to suck the money out of us for as long as possible.
They needed something to fill in the what if gap.
Yeah.
Well, What If isn't even on Fridays. Why didn't they put What Ifs on Fridays? That's so stupid.
Is it on Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's nothing on Fridays. That's crazy. Like all their shows just ended. Like the Benedict Society show ended last Friday. That's weird. I wonder
What
why
If?
they put What Ifs on Wednesdays.
Boring.
All right. When was Venom delayed to?
It was delayed like 3 weeks. It wasn't significant,
Again?
Did they
but
say why, or was it just
Yeah.
That's weird.
they felt like it?
I'm assuming it's because freaking Corona's coming back up, and they think 3 weeks is
When's
gonna
it
make a
delayed?
The
difference.
Omega variant.
It's like 3 weeks.
Well, I'm just saying, because
because
are you sure like it's not the same delay? Because we talked about something like a month ago.
Yeah, I'm
Where they
positive.
delayed it like 3 weeks. So they just delayed it another 3 weeks
Venom.
again.
I'll look at it.
Did the
2 days ago.
Why didn't they just
The
freaking
first
delay
one
it
came
2
out?
months?
It was. That's hilarious. It was delayed from. It was originally supposed to come out in October 2020. Then it was delayed to June 2021. Then it was delayed to September 2021. And then it was delayed to, I don't know. I'm not reading all this.
It's been
But-
delayed again.
It was delayed like another
So, like,
3
November.
weeks. Yes.
Or October. So like
October,
a whole year
probably,
after
yeah.
initial release.
Yeah.
I know Venom is like the bad guy, but who is like the bad guy in the movie?
Carnage.
Do you know?
In the first one?
First one, yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
It starts with an R.
Rampage.
Right? No. Oh my god.
Romanoffs.
Yeah. No, someone talk about it while I look
so
it up.
annoying. What's his name? I'm gonna name the dude from the Indian dude from the Flash.
Riot. That's what
Riot.
it is.
What is he supposed to be?
Yeah. It's just like another
not watch the
symbiote,
first
just like how
Venom.
Venom is.
It came out. That's funny. That's never gonna get old.
Yeah, that's super funny.
Do you know what the bad guy is supposed to be in this one?
It's Carnage. It's in the title of the movie.
Did you even watch the trailer, Kevin?
Nick sounded so disappointed.
The name of the movie is Let There Be Carnage.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you want to talk about Free Guy?
Sure. It was okay.
We can. I don't want to go into spoilers.
You can.
But it was freaking like out of everything we've seen this year, which that's hard to think about,
Black
but
Widow,
like
Fast and Furious,
Jungle
Suicide
Cruise,
Squad,
Black Widow, Fast and Furious,
Him and
Suicide
Wife's
Squad, G.I.
Bodyguard.
Joe. Out of all those movies, it was definitely the
Army
best
of the
one.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was quite good. Like I'd give it like an 8 or a 9. Like it was
There
really
were a lot
good.
of gamer references for the
But,
gamers.
Yeah,
Like,
it was one of
like
those gamer
Pixels.
movies where like someone who's actually played a video game before wrote this movie. But
like Mortal Kombat.
yeah, I thought it was good.
No. That was just written by someone who's played Mortal Kombat.
In
It was very good.
1982.
Kevin might find it too cringe since he finds.
Yeah, I'm just assuming it's gonna be too cringe. So
I mean, it definitely has
I
like
think there was one
like
cringe
the
moment.
cringe stuff. I don't know, like when he gets hit by a car, like in any movie, not just this movie, any movie ever, where somebody gets hit by a car, kicked by a horse, hit by a train, anything like that, that's not funny. And you could only do that once, if that. But he gets hit by a train at least once, gets hit by a car I think twice, and I don't know, I just don't think that's funny. But because I've seen it a million times.
I don't.
But I mean, there was some funny stuff.
It
Like
was
it wasn't
very funny.
There were people in our
What kind
theater.
of-
There were people in our theater that were like dying laughing. It
was.
wasn't that funny.
It's the funniest movie of
cold?
the year. It was a little cold. It wasn't as cold as last time.
No, it wasn't. I don't think. And it was good. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen. The whole thing. The thing I was thinking the whole time is the pacing's really good. And freaking Michael's called me a loser, like he did whenever we were in the movie.
I
But
say that. I
freaking,
called you a loser
like,
because you were
typically-
like, "Hey, whenever we get a refill on popcorn, I'm not sure which way we're gonna have to go. There's people to our left and people to our right." And then I'm like, "All right, let's go left." And you're like, "Oh, I'm not going." And that pissed me off.
What are you talking? Whatever. That was before, we're talking about the movie. But typically in every movie ever, I'm bored at some
Yeah.
point. For some point of the movie, something's like they're dragging it out too much, or
Nick
there's
needs
not action.
constant
I feel like
gratification and stimulation.
no.
to get through a movie.
I feel like they did like they chopped this up well. It was their 15 minutes of story, 15 minutes action, 15 minutes, and it
Well,
just
didn't-
like there
didn't
wasn't
feel like
you weren't
2
just sitting
hours
there
or
wasting time
Was
at
it
any
2
point.
hours?
It was 2 hours. 15,
Yeah.
yeah. They did have a while to make it good, so it's a good thing it was good.
That's true. The movie got delayed for like over a year.
Like Cyberpunk.
So
Yeah.
They had enough
it's
time
actually
to make
good.
it
Well-
good and work and everything. What are the games that they were like mostly referring to or anything? Or was it
I'd
newer
say
games
it's
or
pretty
was it
much
like
just like a spoof of like the video game world it takes place in is pretty much just like a GTA kinda.
yeah.
But I mean, they had like Portal and
Marvel references,
Fortnite.
Infinity War, Avengers.
They had there was a Halo tank in the
Yeah, there's a
background at
warthog
some
that drove
point.
by.
Captain America was in it apparently.
How you gonna know this, Kevin? You're spoiling the whole damn movie.
That was the best part of the
That was?
movie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I saw an article and it was like you might have missed Captain America and
Yeah, I
Free
might have
Guy or
missed-
whatever.
yeah, 'cause
was
it's
he
the
just
old
in
Captain
the middle of the
America.
screen or just like
No, there was a cutaway joke to him. It was funny,
Oh,
but
okay.
it wasn't my Captain America, so it was a little confusing.
Yeah, it wasn't Sam Wilson,
Sam
so I don't
Wilson.
support him.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the
It was the
U.S. Marshal or whatever the fuck he's called.
It was the Gen Z
Patriot.
Captain
Oh.
America. It wasn't my Zoomer Captain America.
When we get a what if, remind me to talk about Bucky because I'm not gonna remember, but remind me.
Better not be the one
Alright,
thing.
that's all I have to say.
Because
What? That his voice.
It's
sounds
gonna be the
weird?
one thing.
no,
No, it's no. Well,
Everybody knows
you're gonna
that.
think I'm even stupider than you think I am. No, it's not that. I haven't
Oh,
told
okay,
you.
so it's not that one
All right,
thing.
a Free Guy, 8 or 9 out of 10.
9.
It's
Very
quite good. The references are good. If you're like a boomer and you don't know what an NPC is, you might be lost.
If you're
but,
a Zoomer, you'll be fine.
I thought it was
You should
quite
watch
good.
it, Kevin. It's very good.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right, Powerpuff movie. Chloe Bennett left her role.
Yeah, this was more for Trey to just like give him something to talk about with like Logan Paul and stuff.
What?
But he's not here,
What
so
does
this
Logan Paul have to do with it?
isn't like that Logan Paul's girlfriend or
Is that why
something.
she left?
So like 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, if Trey would have brought it up and he would have talked about Logan Paul for like 10 minutes, and that would have
So
been his little
did-
segment. But I don't really care.
Kind of looks like
So-
a wood elf.
Damn.
Do you even know which one it is?
Sent the
Oh, I sent the picture.
Do you
just to
know
remember
if
mine.
like they already filmed it with her?
Yeah,
I would assume
that's why they
that.
said currently undergoing reshoots.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's what I saw as well.
Oh, well then, I don't know how
There's
that
no
works.
way they filmed the whole thing
They
and then
do that
backed
plenty of
out.
times. Like,
I guess they
Oh,
did
they
do it
did
with
that?
Army of the Dead.
yeah, Army of the Dead, they reshot the whole thing
Yeah,
with
that
fucking
woman.
the pedophile or whatever with the.
Yeah, they chose a pedophile and brought him in to
Yeah,
shoot it with.
I can't believe
instead
they
of-
chose. I can't believe they chose a pedophile.
The other lady smoked too much.
I didn't know
They
it was
went
going to
with
be a
the
TV
pedophile.
show. 'Cause,
um,
that was going to be a movie. But
yeah.
yeah, that like, I don't really care. I was just trying to talk about.
Right.
But,
How old are the
Gee.
Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, Kevin,
I don't know.
they're not thick. Get over it. They don't have
Whoa,
thumbs.
I didn't say that. Michael said that.
All right,
Jesus.
GTA 5 remastered.
I just
It's
remember
gonna
the
have
dad
4K
being
and
hot.
60
No.
FPS.
It's not about GTA 5. It's about GTA.
that's
Oh,
who no one
there's
cares about
Vice
that.
City,
Uh,
San Andreas.
GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas. They're gonna
Oh
be
Mobile.
shit! Here we go again.
It's coming to mobile, I think. Yeah.
To mobile?
I mean, no, it's also getting
Where'd you hear
remastered
that?
on like PS4 and whatnot. But it's also
It
coming to
says
Oh,
mobile. Nick, you
it's
literally
gonna be
sent it. Xbox
a
One,
mix.
Xbox
I don't
Series
read
S,
the things I
PS4,
send.
PS5, PC, Stadia, mobile, and Switch.
it's gonna be a mix of new and old graphics. So whatever the fuck that means, I'm assuming they're gonna leave like
it's gonna be like Halo. You can switch between the two.
It'll be like
I don't-
3DS.
I'm assuming like Vice City since that's the eldest one, right?
Yeah.
Right? It looks the
Oh no,
oldest.
I only played GTA 5.
I don't know. I'm assuming they're just gonna keep the art style and like make it run better and everything. Maybe make that one
If
mission.
we could
hard,
play
or
GTA
less hard
5
on San Andreas.
In 60 4K,
That's what
that
they're
would
doing.
be cool. I appreciate that. Isn't it only
Yep.
for PlayStation? Well,
Halo Infinite's bots appear to
Wait.
conduct-
Why isn't GTA 4 on here?
It's too new.
because it's
No need
That's
to
the
remaster
best
it.
one.
Yes.
It
What the
looks
fuck?
too good.
And it looks very gray and blue. That's the best one. What the fuck? Okay, go ahead.
Halo Infinite's beta appears to have bot bullies.
that
Yeah, I
was
didn't really
cool. You guys,
understand.
like,
I didn't
looked at this?
understand what that was.
Alright, so they had like their alpha or whatever, closed beta, whatever it is. You have to be a millionaire to get into
Yeah.
play. And so the bots, the AI, non-player control bots, go around and they were teabagging people after they killed them.
Split
Nice. That's good.
And so everyone was like freaking out at the developers saying they programmed the bots to teabag people. And they're like, yeah, we didn't tell them to
They've
do
learned
that.
too
AI.
much.
So we don't know how they did that.
It's like
But
that's hilarious.
yeah, that is quite funny.
What's it called?
Get teabagged by
What's
a
it called?
bot.
The Pershing test or something that tests if an AI is like self-aware or not.
Sure.
Oh, there's a game on it. I literally played it. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's learned too much and it's become self-aware.
Yep, it knows.
The speaking of monsters, Avatar live action actors.
All right,
You think they're
all right,
really
all
gonna
right.
burn
So-
Zuko's face?
Yes.
So Zuko, all right, fine. The Sokka guy, I think that's the most like matchable one. Okay, cool.
Yep.
These other two are awful.
Aang doesn't look too bad.
Look at, I can't say that, but look, you
All
know,
I'm gonna see-
you know what I'm gonna say.
All
His
I'm gonna
ears are
see for
huge,
Aang.
just like Aang.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Look at ears. Look at Aang's ears. They're huge too.
That's because he has no hair, so they just look huge. This
I'm
kid's
sure
got
he'll put
hair.
a bald cap on and put a blue arrow on his forehead.
He's I don't know. The other live action movie, I just remember Aang looking hella stupid.
Yeah, he did.
And I feel like he's just gonna look stupid. Like it just doesn't look good live
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Like a kid with a big old blue arrow on his head.
Maybe they'll just leave the hair.
Who's gonna play Appa?
Your mom
real question.
got him.
It'll just be
Got
CG,
him.
lad.
Yeah, wrecked.
No, somebody. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. Maybe Candace will play Appa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got him.
Can't. Okay. I don't know. What do you does anyone know what it's like what time frame it's supposed to be in?
I'm assuming you're just
do,
gonna
like, the
do like
4
the
books
basic
again?
crap.
What was the time frame of the first
people
one?
gonna
The
freaking,
first live action movie?
It was the first
It
season.
was? Okay.
Was it just the first season?
Yeah.
The first book?
Yeah, it ended with them attacking like the water tribe with the moon girl, and then she turns
That's
into
a
the
good
moon.
episode.
That's how the movie ended. And I'm gonna say it. I don't think the movie's as like the
No, I
movie's not
tried
good.
to rewatch it.
The movie's not as
once
bad as
Avatar
everyone
came to
says it
Netflix,
is.
And I could not rewatch it.
It's
is.
not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad.
Alrighty.
Oh man.
Cold War Season 5 leak. Basically, it was one of those classic, they posted it on their Twitter and then immediately took it down, so it's like they meant to do it. I didn't...
Mm-hmm.
It was just more stupid camos and shit. Like that...
Animated camos?
It's probably just more the same. But the big thing is they're going to make one more Zombies round-based map, so that's something to look forward to. I still need to play the other one.
What's the other one?
The last one.
Mauder
That
Toten?
you guys said you
Trevor
liked a
hasn't
lot?
played the most
You never
recent
played
one.
Mauder Toten?
No.
What
No,
the
he
heck?
didn't.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, they better get to it because the new game comes out in like 2
Yeah.
months. So release
So
your zombies.
what I was thinking, Season 5, that's probably going to be the last. Like, you know how like Modern Warfare pretty much stopped putting out stuff, and then they just... Hopefully Vanguard and... Hopefully they don't do that again, because that's very annoying. Like, combining the two games, I hate that.
Oh, that's definitely what they're doing. I've
I
read
feel like
that
I'm going to throw up every
it's-
time I open up Modern Warfare.
it's releasing with like they're gonna turn the map of Warzone into like a World War II themed thing.
Oh
with
yeah, I do remember
the game
that. We talked
again.
about that. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like a Pacific map.
So yeah. I don't know. I'll play the campaign, make a video about how bad it is, and then I'll play the multiplayer, and I'll play... Oh, they probably won't have zombies.
Why not?
What are they gonna do? Are they just gonna... They don't own
What do
zombies.
ghosts do? Like,
They're probably
Ghost
they had the
had their own version of
They're
zombies.
gonna
my
bring
God.
back the aliens.
Extinction. No,
Hell
they're
yeah, they are.
not. Last time, what was their last game? Was Advanced Warfare the last game?
Yeah.
No, it couldn't have
wasn't
been.
the other World War II game?
It was...
The other Call of Duty?
I don't know. I hope not, because that's super lazy if it
They
was.
just use all the same assets from that. Let me see.
That's what they do every year.
I'm gonna look up
anyways.
who made that one. Call of
It's either
Duty.
it's either the World War II
World
game.
War II. Was it literally
Well,
called World War II?
2015.
That's so fucking dumb.
Yes.
It's Sledgehammer. They did the last World War II one.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. This game's going to suck. It's literally they were like, I don't know what to do. Let's just make the same game we made 3 years ago. That's literally what they're doing.
2017, November 3rd. Alrighty.
Yeah, they're making the same game.
Hilarious. That's
Oh
great.
my god.
so what did
that's
World
so
War
much
II have
worse.
instead of zombies? Like, what did they have?
They had zombies.
It didn't have
They
anything.
had zombies.
I don't think
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
Did it?
The
I don't know. I never played that game. I played the campaign and the multiplayer for like 10 minutes.
I don't think I played like the zombies game mode twice. I think it was like where there's the big portal underneath the town that's above.
That's like every zombies map nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, there was zombies. So they'll
I
they'll
don't
probably
know.
be zombies again. Maybe I don't know.
Good. Zombies smack nowadays.
We
Yeah,
should go
I
back
don't
and play
know.
World War
I-
II zombies.
I tried
wonder-
to play Black Ops 3 Zombies, couldn't do it. There's no numbers coming out of them.
Don't people think that's the best one? Like all
I
the brain
do.
dead kids think that's the best one.
I don't know. I haven't played Black Ops 3 or 4
Which
zombies.
one had the
so-
the suits? Like the zombies had suits or whatever. No, the zombies didn't have
clue.
suits, but like you had to go into the thing and like decontaminate. That was one of them.
Oh man. I just remember Advanced Warfare has zombies, and you had to like didn't come with the game. You had to pay for it, like it was a
Was
DLC.
that the 80s one?
No, that's Infinite Warfare.
All of those just meld together.
It's almost like-
Advanced, Infinite,
It's almost
all
like
that shit.
they shouldn't name all of their games almost the same thing,
like synonyms with
But-
each other.
especially since they come out every single year. But
Do you wanna
Yeah.
do you wanna run through some of these fast ones? Like Sonic
let's go
movie
for it.
teaser. It's a picture of a glove.
all right,
A glove?
no,
A
no,
glove?
Kevin, you don't understand.
Didn't even know the
Don't
first one came
understand.
out. I'm sure Chris Chan will freak out about it.
Listen, stop.
You don't understand, Kevin.
Alright, first of all, that's not Sonic, it's red, that's Knuckles, alright? That's why he has 2 little points on his fingers. And that's not even the point of why I put it in there. Alright? They're making a Sonic 2. I haven't seen the first Sonic. The character is Knuckles. But look who posted it.
Oh, who posted
Look
it?
who posted it.
Idris Elba
Elba.
is gonna be Knuckles in the new Sonic
So-
movie.
So Knuckles is gonna be running around like, "Hey, what's up, bro? Sonic, we gotta go fast, bro!" Just running around, freaking being all British Sonic, and
Yeah,
I
because
think
Idris
that's
Elba's
dumb.
never done an American accent or anything.
Yeah, he didn't make his
That-
bones on
but they-
American accents.
okay.
That's hilarious.
But I would watch the movie so much quicker if you told me that Knuckles was British,
Why?
because that would be funny.
He's like Phoenix.
He's like the super hard ass, like the mean character, and if he's just running around,
Oh,
freaking
oh.
screaming at people,
Oh, that's class.
calling them like cunts and stuff, that'd be so funny.
Oh, it's Dodge. All right.
Gotta go fast, mate.
Robin confirmed bisexual. That's great. I
Yup.
love that.
In the comics, he's bisexual
That's
now.
good.
So
Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
Which Robin?
I don't know. It told you where I read it, but I didn't think that was that
What,
important.
Wing?
Probably right.
What's the other one called? Wing
There's like
Nut
3 of
or
them.
whatever the fuck.
Damian Wayne, whatever. There's Jason Todd.
Dick Grayson.
Like 3 of them.
Yeah. One of them gets killed by Joker. One of them becomes Nightwing, and then
What I call him, Wing Nut.
One of them becomes Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
So
When does the Robert Pattinson one come out? They did the teaser.
Eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
probably the end of the year next year.
Dr. Disrespect Development Company. He worked for Sledgehammer, I think, on Ghosts. Ghosts was the one with the Michael Myers game mode, right? Yeah, he worked
Yeah.
for that one, so I guess he has a background in it. So that's interesting. I don't know what they're gonna be making, but
Power Rangers, we're gonna make a game.
Power Rangers.
It got
I'll read
canceled.
the description thing. It's up here.
It looked quite good.
It looked
A
okay.
AAA
Yes.
open world
I-
co-op Power Rangers game with combat reminiscent of Batman Arkham series was in development at Saban, but never made it past concept
Saban,
art
I think.
stage, and it is a picture
Yeah,
of a robot T-Rex and some tightly clad, well physiqued men.
Epic.
listen, I saw like some more screenshots of just like the customization and like the actual like how it looks in game, and it looked
Is
pretty
this the
cool. Like,
king-
it looked awesome.
Is this the same kind of
but-
situation where you thought that Superman game looked good?
Well, leave me alone.
So yeah, so that was gonna come out at some point. I'm sure that was gonna blow the roof off the video game industry.
Oh no, I'm sure it wasn't gonna be good, but
We
Alrighty.
can do Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Nick, what did you
go
think?
for it. It was
Really?
great. Wait,
Yes,
did
you-
I watch it? Oh, it was the one with like Birdman,
Yes.
right? I don't
Michael
know.
Keaton?
Rick and Morty's thing.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty's thing seems to be like, hey, let's just throw as much as we possibly
Yeah,
can
like
at
mind
them,
fuck
and
everyone,
something
yeah.
will stick.
That's a good sign of a good show.
It's like
Just
frickin'
confuse the audience.
He went inside Bird. Well, you're not big brain enough to understand it, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Sorry.
He went inside his like dead friend that he killed at the end of the last season's mind, and he found like, I don't know. It's a whole like paradox thing because he's finding other versions of himself, but the other versions of himself only act as his dead friend would see himself. So he,
I'm
like,
already
finds
confused.
Other versions of himself, but they're not like him. They're like what his dead friend would expect him to be like. So
Okay.
I mean, it's cool and
that-
weird and all that stuff.
Yeah, kind
There's
of
a bun-
cool and
There's
edgy.
a bunch of action.
And, God, that makes me so glad that you
I
enjoyed
moved him out.
that.
It was very good. All right,
You cut me
moving
off
on.
as soon as I
Back for
said-
Blood Beta.
I said that I'm so
No,
glad
no,
for you,
no,
but then
no,
you
no.
fucking moved me. Oh.
PS5 technical issues. Where did I send
Right here.
that?
It's
Freaking so Battlefield 2042. Their technical test got canceled because it
yeah, it
can't
said
run.
critical error.
Sniper Ghost Warrior.
So whatever the
Yeah.
fuck that means.
Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 delayed for technical issues. Now I'm really hoping this is just like a combination of all of these things happening, and like it's finally like, okay, we're posting about it because there's so many of them. Because if Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, that's the longest name ever, got delayed. Like if it's still delayed, the game came out over a
Yeah, I was
month
about to
ago.
say, didn't you play
So yes, I made a
So
review
you're
on it
telling
in
me
like June.
the Stream Deck's gonna be able to run these games, but the PS5 can't.
that?
Exactly.
Hell yeah. That's good.
So and then Biomutant's locked at 1080p, which is
Even I
awful.
can play it in 1440.
Yeah. So I don't like. They don't even know what's going on. They don't know what the deal is. Like I heard people saying a few months ago that like their PS5 just like shuts off.
Maybe it's like
So-
they had a really good design for like $700, and then Xbox said 500. So you're like, oh shoot, just pull this cord out, and then they just like took a piece
Yeah.
out and got it down to 500. But now it doesn't run very well.
Maybe that's what happened.
That's just my theory.
Is there any other quick stuff to talk
The
about?
Forza map.
Oh yeah,
I assumed that was
Yeah.
Forza. I think it had Forza in the bottom.
Forza.
Yes.
Quite
It's Mexico.
large.
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
It seems like there's
Like,
two
you
coasts.
enter a
there's an
race
East
and
Coast
it's
and a
gonna-
West Coast. That's interesting.
There is indeed.
There's a roundabout in there.
It's just
somewhere.
gonna like. You start a race and it's just gonna like bring you to a whole new location, and you just do your little race in that
I
area.
think the
and
map
then-
is almost
So it doesn't
as
really
big
matter
as
what the
Flight
map looks
Simulator.
like.
Shut
No, it's not.
the world. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play those games, so I'm assuming that's.
I mean, the
fun.
map's even Forza Horizon 4. The map's pretty big. Like I've only done like 70% of the map, but I have a decent amount of time played. So.
Isn't the Lego DLC
But-
the best one? Out of that?
Oh well, it looks like it's the best one, but it's way too much money for like the 3 cars you get. But
Yeah.
It's about the
the only
experience.
DLC I've bought in Forza is my own car
Nice.
in the game because I needed
Speaking of
but-
Lego, any thoughts on? Have you guys heard anything about the Lego Star Wars game
Nope.
at all? Okay.
Nope.
Well, that's all we got. Yeah.
it. Speaking of
That's
Lego,
gonna come out what, December?
when's the Bad Batch ship? I
Oh.
know. I didn't get delayed.
Yeah, to December. And you said that's probably the longest they're allowed to do it, and they're just gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the game's not coming out in December. They would put a trailer.
Lego
up by now.
Bad Batch. That shit
Um,
would smack.
Like, where's their ship? I'm talking about just like the actual Lego.
no,
Like,
the
how have we
storm-
not seen a Lego Bad
That'll be the
Batch
first
ship?
one to
That
see
would be
it, man.
awesome. Damn. Got his
But-
ass.
Nick will be stocking
Nerd.
it.
It's true.
Nerd. He likes Legos. Okay. I think Back4Blood Beta. I guess we can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. I was not a fan.
Michael?
You freaking click LT and you're on a zombie's head.
That sounds easy.
Sensitivity's weird.
SpartanVision put out a video on it. Yeah, it's almost like it's just World War Z, but without all of the hordes of zombies. So it's just a boring zombie game.
Yeah.
Oof.
But and they use like cards for progression, so you get like 10 supplies for completing this mission, and then you spend the supplies on unlocking cards, which let you reload faster and switch weapons faster, and like that's how you progress. And like you can't choose your weapon, it's just like you randomly start with a weapon, and the shop that is in the game has random things
Yeah.
in it, so you might get a good gun, you might get a bad gun. Like the multiplayer's alright, but I like it just because everyone's really bad at it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I wouldn't pay for it after playing that beta. But
I missed out.
I don't even know if I'm gonna play it for free. But
I think Jess and I are gonna get
Yeah.
Game Pass soon.
it's definitely a steal.
Hopefully.
Especially with
what's-
Stalker and everything. Is Battlefield gonna be on it?
If you get Game Pass Ultimate, yeah, I think so.
How much more is that?
But Game Pass Ultimate's 15.
Kevin,
Really?
you only have to buy it for 1 month, right? You don't have to buy it every single month.
What?
You just buy it for 1 month. Like,
All right. So our podcast is gonna get freaking deleted
Okay.
for this,
Encourage
but
you
Michael,
to
go
do it.
ahead.
if you like, how much longer does your Xbox Live Gold subscription have, Kevin?
I don't know.
He
I
has
do
no
it
clue.
monthly.
Do it
'Cause
monthly.
I just haven't. Yeah, I just haven't.
Well,
not.
you should buy a year one, right? Let's say September 1st, you buy a year Xbox Live, right?
Yeah.
And then, so September 1st, you buy a year of Xbox Live. And then September 2nd, you buy Game Pass Ultimate for 1 month.
Yeah.
You'll
So you've spent $75 at this point, $60 for the year, and $15 for Game Pass Ultimate.
Your Game Pass Ultimate of 1 month will convert your Xbox Live Gold for the year to 1 whole year of Game Pass Ultimate. So you'll end up with Game Pass Ultimate until October of next year. Because it converts your original 12 months of Xbox Live and gives you the 1 month of Game Pass that you're buying.
Is this some real shit, or is this some
Yes,
shit that
no,
Nick would
this is
put on
some
his
real
video
shit.
and say?
Yes, we've done this
say
twice.
You have to subscribe.
We've done this
you have
twice.
to subscribe to be able to do this.
No. No, Michael like talks with Xbox chat like all you do is you buy Xbox Live Gold, then you buy Game Pass Ultimate, and instead of paying whatever 15 times 12 is,
70.
you just pay $75.
But you can only get the year cards from like Walmart. You can't get them from the store anymore.
Yeah, they canceled them, so you can't buy it through Xbox.
Or no, you
Okay.
you might be able to get them. It's just like $120, I think. But you can get them from $60.
So yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. That'll be in the
But-
cards for later.
What else? We want to talk about the Rainbow Operator before we go to What If?
Yeah.
Does anybody know what the Rainbow Operator is?
Mira,
Before I
but
talk?
on
Mira for offense.
Yeah, so basically the gameplay got leaked. I'm pretty sure the gameplay actual thing comes
What
up
that
tomorrow.
dude say? It's not on
She puts-
offense, or what?
She was like, yeah, he was like, I'm pretty sure it's a defender, and then
So
it says,
I like
Big
how your
letters,
whole
attacker.
argument was like, oh, so it's Mira for offense. And then the dude was like, no, he's for defense. That would just mean it's another Mira for defense. That's even worse.
it's just a mirror.
Yeah, people are brain dead.
But basically, instead of putting deployable shields down, they just put down clear bulletproof glass. It's clear on both sides,
Clash.
and there's like a little thing that you shoot on like the side towards you that to like destroy it, and it's mirror on offense, but you can place it anywhere basically. So, yeah,
Ugh.
that's pretty much it. And then
Shield
they
operators
need to-
ruined Rainbow.
People stop playing the game because they stop putting out new maps, and they stop putting out new operators, and they stop putting out new operators, new guns. And the same thing here. She just has Thermite's gun
The AR.
and somebody else's gun
Isn't
that's
the
already
map
in the
just a
game.
rework?
Yes, like why don't? Yes, they just do map reworks, and they don't add new guns. Add at least new guns to
Which
the
one are
operators.
they reworking?
I don't know. I want to say it's Favela, but
That hasn't even been in rotation for I don't even know how long. Didn't they already
At least
rework
2
it?
years.
Worked.
yes,
Okay.
I don't know though. I don't know if it's Favela. I've just seen a lot of stuff about Favela lately, but.
I think
All right,
that's...
is all we have left. What if?
So,
Yeah.
what if Agent
Alright.
Carter was the first Avenger?
Kevin?
I didn't watch it.
Seriously?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'll be the person that asks the questions.
Well, we're gonna be spoiling it.
I honestly think I'll be okay.
So the whole thing starts with the like narrator watcher dude, and he's like, "I am your narrator, but I cannot, will not, and shall not interfere." And he's like, every single decision that's made can create a whole different multiverse. In this episode, it's Peggy Carter not going to the like second floor of whenever
Yeah.
Captain America gets the serum, so she stays down there. And then the dude blows up the bomb or whatever, and Captain America gets shot. So then she has to go in the machine. She becomes She-Hulk Peggy Carter, and then she just runs around Germany killing people.
Nice.
No. Alright, first of all, she's way too OP. Like, Captain America's, like, strongest thing, like, I would say is the helicopter. Alright? That or when he throws the motorcycle. That's, like, his strongest moment, like, physically.
Totally not wielding
Alright.
Mjolnir.
No, that doesn't take the strength. That's just worthiness, alright? But she literally just, like, runs into a truck like the Hulk and just, like, destroys it.
Okay.
And, like, flips it over multiple
Captain America
times.
did that to the
She, like, freaking...
helicarrier.
No, the whole thing I was thinking, like, she's way too OP.
Captain
But,
America could do that.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, they basically just play, like, the first Captain America movie, but with
And
Peggy
Steve
Carter.
Rogers is skinny
Like,
boy
they go to the
with an Iron
bar.
Man suit.
Yeah, they go to the bar and she's like, "Oh, I can't get drunk," and then Steve Rogers gets an Iron Man suit, and then they do the train scene, right? And this part I want to talk about. So, like, where they're on the train, and in Captain America, Bucky falls off and dies, right? And Bucky slips, and, like, Peggy Carter catches him. She pulls him back up. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. That's all I thought of it until yesterday, right? And then he's like, "Oh, you almost ripped my arm off," because his arm falls off, and he has to get a robot arm. I did not catch that the first time I watched it. Yeah, I didn't catch that at all.
Nice.
We literally, like, laughed at it as it was said.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. But, and then, Trey, we're talking spoilers, so you want to mute yourself for what if you haven't seen it. But, freaking, Michael, what happens next?
The ugly dude, Red Skull, gets the Tesseract, and he opens a portal to Octopus World, and an octopus comes out.
Doesn't Steve
Oh,
Rogers
yeah, he
blow up
blows
and
on
die?
the train, because the train was rigged with explosives, but that's not very
So,
important.
who all still voices their character?
Bucky and Peggy, I think.
Bucky, Peggy.
Howard?
Okay.
Howard? I don't think so.
I don't know if the scientist guy
Pretty much just
is the scientist
Peggy and
guy.
Bucky. Captain America
Agent-
isn't Captain America.
Agent
Carter.
guy from the dude from the Matrix doesn't voice Red Skull.
I don't think so.
I don't know. He doesn't have very many lines anyways.
Gotcha.
Anyways, so they blow up Captain America, and then Bucky goes, he saves Captain America, while Peggy fights off the octopus portal, and then instead of Peggy crashing into the
then she goes
ice,
stupid.
she ends up just getting sucked into the portal, and she's like, "Saturday night, dance, you owe me a dance, Steve," and then she gets sucked into the portal.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And then she's in, like, 2012 with freaking Nick Fury and Hawkeye, where, like, Loki comes
Yeah.
through, but it's Peggy
I
Carter
reckon
instead. And then
this will be my least favorite.
it would have been cool. It would have been significantly cooler if, like, everything that we just said was, like, the first 15 minutes of the episode, and then the last 15 minutes of the episode was freaking Steve being the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
If, like, he died on the train, but, like, didn't really die, and then he became, like, Bucky, and, like, that was a whole
And then
thing,
flash
that would
forward
have
to
been cool.
Endgame, and it's Peggy wielding Mjolnir.
Well, it wouldn't have been Endgame, because then they wouldn't have had Civil War, because Bucky
Well,
wouldn't
Steve
have, like,
would've
killed
killed Tony's
Tony's parents. And then, yeah, but...
Steve would have
Yeah,
had a metal
so-
arm.
But it was alright, like...
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping the first episode was going to be the Iron Man one, to be honest.
I think this is going to be my least favorite one, other than, like, them turning into zombies.
Ew, that's one.
Yeah, Captain America and Iron Man turned into zombies in one episode.
Gross. Oh, like in the Far
but
From
this-
Home thing, where Spider-Man
kinda.
sees Iron Man as a zombie.
The next thing is Black Panther
Yeah.
episode.
That's the
So-
one with Iron Man, right? Where they meet up. Oh no. That's
I don't know, I'm pretty
that's
sure-
Killmonger. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like Black Panther Star-Lord. I'm pretty sure is
He's
what it
what it
is.
Okay.
So, I don't know how good that'll
Is he gonna
be.
voice?
But it's Chadwick Boseman's final thing.
Is
So,
Chadwick Boseman gonna voice him?
Yep.
I mean, he did.
I was
yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
say that
good
as a
joke, Kevin. Make fun of the dead black man. Hilarious. Oh, haha, is Stan Lee gonna be in it? Hilarious.
Who's Stanley?
Get out. Alright,
That's
we're in
fine.
here.
But, yeah, I thought it was alright.
That's good. All right.
But, how many episodes is
I
it?
think just 8.
Anybody know? Oh, okay.
Short and
That's
sweet.
not that many.
How bad that should have been.
Dang.
Okay, dokie.
All
Thank
right.
you, everybody, for listening to the QC Pod.
What is that?
Oh my gosh. Alright, that's the TRSS podcast for this week. See you guys next week.
Alrighty. Bye.